Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss Pre-Market Report for June 30th, 2017. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. We finally got our move into 2400 to 2404 half. That's been a zone I've been talking about for a while that, if tested, would offer a solid buying opportunity for bulls looking to defend market structure and looking to buy at an LVN zone. And price sold off, breaking down below 2415s, 2410s, and dropping into about as low as 2402s before finding support and bouncing and closing back above 2420. Significant move off of that 2400 zone. And again, this is a key area based off of market structure from the past here. And in bulls, being able to defend it still implies that bulls have the upper hand here until that level is taken out. And so should price give out at 2400, all of these late participants here would then get their stops run back down toward 2340, perhaps even lower, 2300. But for right now, bulls continue to keep that area bid. We do have a little bit of rounded off behavior right now, but as I mentioned before, this is the range here. And every time price gets a little bit too far outside the center of this range, it comes right back toward 2430, 2434, and that's similar to what's happening now. Bulls currently are keeping the previous month's close bid and are looking to push this thing back up the range toward 2420. Bears want to take the previous month's close offer and try to chip away at 2400. Right now, I think we're kind of range bound as we head into the holiday extended weekend here. If we take a look at the intraday time frame right now, one thing you'll notice about the intraday time frame here is the previous session's close here has been very, very important. First being offered throughout the session, then we saw price put that low in at 2415 and climb back above the previous close. So this is going to be the area to watch. 2421 half, it's right at VPOC. There's a nice intraday LVN there. If price were to come back to that zone, that's an opportunity for bulls to defend and attempt to stretch this back into 2430s. Any failure to hold that level could re-engage the lower edge of support here for bulls, because a drop into 2415 would be outside of S3, and that allows a push back toward 2421. So right now, keep an eye on 2421 half throughout the rest of the morning here. Let's take a look at crude oil. Here's crude in the higher time frame. Again, crude has made a quiet push higher. Very, very quiet push higher. I've been cautiously bullish. I mentioned before, if we get outside this range, that could be an opportunity to start looking for rejection and perhaps a reversal back toward 49s and 48.75s, which is composite VPOC. And we have seen a quiet, steady push up, higher highs and higher lows day over day. We haven't seen a significant rejection though, and what I mentioned before was I'm cautiously bullish here. I haven't been super convinced, but a pullback into that area, 43.76, 44s, that could offer an opportunity for bulls to defend and squeeze. So right now we could be looking at a pullback. Any pullback into this zone will want to be defended by bulls for a shot at taking it back toward composite VPOC over the next couple of weeks. On an intraday basis right now, let's drop this down here. On an intraday basis, we have a very narrow range that's playing out. Very, very tight range here. And this range, very choppy, not a whole lot going on in that range from here to here. You can see that the third standard deviation of our PivotBoss bands very narrow compared to what it was earlier in the overnight and pre-market trade. That tells you right there to be on guard for potential expansion. Expansion from this range. We've seen enough compression now that the bands are forecasting that we will likely see expansion at some point. So any failure to hold 45.05, 45.10 could open up a retest back toward 44.65. Likewise, an upside push through 45.40 opens up a continuation toward new highs. And we have a primary upside target on the day at 45.74. So keep an eye on this range as expansion could be seen soon. Let's take a look at the NQ now. The NQ had a significant pullback over the last day after seeing strength and weakness over the last week. Lots of action here You see the major sell-off, then the bounce, then another major sell-off, and now we're holding at the lower end of the range. This range, very, very important right now. This is the range we've been referencing. This is the key range to watch for the NQ. And any failure to hold inside or up above that bottom end of the range could start to spark a continuation outside of this range. I haven't been convinced that we're going to see a significant sell-off just yet. We do have major LVN support at 5,500. That would be a great buying opportunity for 5,700 were it to be tested. And that could be something that we see sometime in the next week or two. But a drop into 5,500 at that LVN in the midst of the uptrending market, I think offers at least a 200-point bounce into 5,700 with a shot at retesting 58. So right now I still believe in this range here. We also have the larger key range from here to here. And again, that range is likely to dictate a lot of this price behavior over the next month or so as we get into the thick of the summertime trading. So continue to watch that edge. Until we fail to hold 5,500, I still think we have an upside bias overall. And a break of 5,500 would be significant and would really empower the bears. And I think a break of 5,500 opens up a move back toward 52, 53. So that could be significant. So continue to watch 5,500 as a significant key level in the charts. Lastly, the intraday time frame here for the NQ is now retesting the previous session's close price. And that's important. Very similar to what we just talked about in the ES. It had been offered throughout the day. Higher lows took it bid, and now we're retesting it right back toward value. This is an opportunity for bulls to come in and try to defend, but I think the range is in here. This could be the range, and the best opportunity could be fading the edges at the extremes. Short-term bulls may want to keep it bid, but if price were to get down here into the 56.25s, it could be a better fade back to 56.50. If price were to get up here into 56.80s, again, it could be a great fade back toward 56.50. All right, that's it on the charts. I do have one quick announcement here. If you take a look at pivotbossmasters.com/freedom, there is a 4th of July offer for Pivot Boss Masters. It's a fantastic offer here. You can go back here and check it out. Only $9.95 for all of our training. Fantastic training, 100% money back guarantee, and every single course that's added after you join will be yours completely free. So this is something to keep in mind here. As you head into the thick of the summer, we have 3 months that you'll get of our trading room absolutely free by joining Pivot Boss Masters and getting our fantastic training. Awesome immersion in our training throughout the summer as we head into the fall at no additional cost. So it's a fantastic offer. I hope you take advantage of it. Check it out at pivotbossmasters.com/freedom. Have a fantastic holiday weekend. I will be back next Wednesday, so the next time you'll have a pre-market report from me will be Wednesday morning on July 5th. Have an awesome 4th of July, and I'll see you soon. Take care.